Shut the fuck up over there. I can't today with the other place if that's what you're trying to say. I can't. I don't have. It's too much hustle bustle. A lot of cameras. It's a gamble. And some of these other places, yeah, and it is getting some of the some of the stashes are getting old. They're supposed to be marked down when they are, and you'll know it because you'll open it and there'll be a thing in there to keep it moist. The last time I went out to this other place, I forget where it was. It was a couple miles from here. It was so fucking dry. It was old, and it was compressed, but I mean, it tasted like shit. It was old. It was dried the fuck out. I paid full price for it, and that I did not like that. That really pissed me the fuck off. Because it's supposed to be marked down about 30% when it gets old like that. I'm not looking for a value anyway. I mean, I am, but I'm not. You know. And this shit here is delicious. I just opened it up and I was shocked. Yeah, no, it's gonna be good. It's always good down there. I keep thinking about that burnout girl. No, no, damn. But no, that's a good value. This dude's won't stop talking about me and my money. It's not your business. When I like to do shit, I like to do it well. You know. When I grew up, dude, marijuana was illegal, hard to come by, and I had no fucking money, and I used to stand in the snow at the old Amin Mart, at the old Scavo Mart, and wait for the brothers to come across from Yates Village. What the fuck you need, man? You need some? You got any weed? Yeah, I got some weed. And I hand you, they used to deal you little 5 bags back then, and 10 and 20s, and you had to wait a long time in the snow, and that was a big deal. Nowadays that I have money, I like to stay stocked all fucking month. You know, the sacred cannabis is a ritual to me. I enjoy smoking it with others, and I enjoy smoking it in privacy while I'm playing my bass or something. But the Rogue bass, that's a nice bass they made. Um, I had one of those. I had one of those. If you look at that Rogue Hofner there, you'll see what I'm talking about with the bridge. It's well built. The bridge is ultra heavy. Why do you have one? It's a nice bass. It sounds good. It sounds really nice. I had one of those, and I took it apart and I filled in the pickup and moved the pickup and cut out another hole with a jigsaw towards the bridge and made a cavern base out of it, and it fucking worked. I filled it in with balsam wood putty and something else, and then sanded it down, repainted it, and it's a fake cavern base now. That old Rogue I had, but the first ones I had was the J Tercer. And I enjoyed that bass. It also had one of those wacky bridges to facilitate nickel strings, but it sounded incredible. And the tercer is the semi hollow. It was top heavy. You play it, and no, no matter whether you're standing up or sitting down, it would fall down. It was top heavy. Just the strangest bass. Totally strange. Big metal tuning pegs on it. Nice. The J Tercer company. I wish they'd come back. Um, the J Tercer company was really fucking nice. But the first thing I'm gonna do when probably this, I was thinking this, I have to buy a new one as soon as this shit's over with. I'm going out and buying another Hofner. I'm gonna stop smoking weed for a month and just pick up one for somewhere between 500, and the most I'll pay is 750. I got to trade a bunch of guitars too. But if you wanted one, you don't have to stop there. You can go all the way up to $1,500 on one of those bad boys. And believe me, there's a fucking difference. When you pull it out of the case, you're gonna feel it. Oh, this is light, and you're gonna be amazed because the neck is long, and you're gonna feel it. You're gonna like the first time I picked up a '63 Hofner or a '76 Italian Hofner. You just knew you were fucking with the, and you are. You're fucking with the real deal, and you won't forget it. If you like that kind of shit, you won't forget it. You'll never forget it. And yeah, no. But the Rogue was nice. Rogue had a nice little company then, but nothing like the J Tercer. The J Tercer didn't stop at making fake Hofners either. They made a bunch of other fake guitars too. Not fake, but I mean like ones that don't exist anymore, or ones that you can't typically get. The old J Tercer company would stop at nothing. They were silly. You could get excuse me. You can get that. You can if you like Zeppelin. You could they actually sold one of those SGs with one neck, double neck SG with 12 strings. Yeah, I'm not kidding you. With 12 strings and 6 strings, and they managed to sell that. It was a perfect copy of the Jimmy Page's deal there. They made a copy of the Venus, one of my favorite guitars by Dan Electro. They copied it exactly. I think, don't take my word for it, but I'm almost sure they tried to copy the old Teardrop Vox too, or some shit like that. Right before guitars went out of style around 2008, Tercer was really pushing the envelope. They were J Tercer Company. It's a strange name, but they were they were really they would stop at nothing. What else did they make? Oh, they made a sea of strange Stratocasters in strange colors, um, which were just as every bit as good as the Stratocaster. I miss those days. The Rogue, though, yeah, I remember the Rogue. The Rogue was okay, but the J Tercer Company. I think they went even as far as to make the ES, the Chuck Berry guitar. They made one of those for an affordable price. Yeah, the J Tercer Company. But yeah, definitely everybody's got to have something to hold. But it's easy to play bass. Anybody can do it. To play basic bass, anybody can do it. It's nice if you get a. What is all this mystery noise I'm hearing over there? Yeah, anybody can do it. You know, and it just all guitar players know it too. Well, most of them know it. Just to sit down with a bass and commune with that, you can because I think it has a lot to do with there's no flat B string and the double D. There's nothing like I want to get me a fucking SG bass. You remember those fucking things? Oh yeah, yeah. Something like that or those were great too. But Tommy Chong, he's a god. He don't get old, and neither does Cheech Marin. I'm pissed off. I want to see Tarantino's movie. I want to see the last Cheech and Chong one. Yep. But this shit here, I gotta roll it in a joint. I just opened up the strawberry and it's amazing. So fragrant. It's ridiculous. Just like the last time I went down there. Because they don't stock up in ounces and shit because they can't. They're like a corner store. But if you go in there and you spend your money correctly, you can get, like I said, you can get what you need. You can get fresh, good weed. I always wanted a little burnout girlfriend like that. Sort of had that. I want to get me a burnout bitch. Toking bongs all day, drinking coffee, and everybody sees this. Why shouldn't they? Sick of this hostage situation. But the last bag I got from somewhere in this Tri County area was absolutely unsmokable. Just absolutely unsmokable. It would induce massive coughing fits. I tried everything to smoke it. I put filters in the joint. I put pinholes in the joint. I scraped out keef, and I tried everything, and it's like what the fuck was this rancid bag of shit I bought? Totally fucking unsmokable. Because I roll big pinky size nubs, where everyone can smoke those. It's like smoking a cigarette or something. And I'm just out there hacking to death, and I'm like, this is just ridiculous. This is fucking ragweed. This is some ratty weed. So that pissed me off. I figured I was driving by and I figured, fuck it, I'll pull over and get some shit here. Oh, and like I was saying, yeah, I mean, you can go out there and you can get what? What do you get? You're trying to say two. You can get 27. I can get it too. 27 grams of a basic Chiba for as low as $140, maybe even 120. But you get what you pay for, and you know that's okay, I guess. But I mean, Why? When you can just do that, you can enjoy what you're smoking. There's nothing like getting this shit is addictive too. To bring home a nice air sealed bag of some fresh shit. It's super. I like it when the chicks pick the weed. You get all kinds of fruity this and all kinds of good shit. Shit people want to smoke. Shit that people want to smoke. You know what I noticed on the way out though is they had some shit called hillbilly hash. That looked good to me too. I'm like, I wonder what that is. Oh, and I was walking out the door too. They got like little stash boxes with locks on it. It's the cutest fucking thing I ever saw. And it's like, damn, I should have looked around. I don't know how the menus and shit work, so I was fighting with the other people over the menus, and I'm like, oh shit, forget it. And then I'm standing there. I want to get a stash box. I need a nice tray. I need you know, shit like that, because I like to smoke the cheap. I want to grow it one day. I want to walk into my. Yeah, I smoke a lot of weed. I buy a lot of weed. I mean, you know, my whole life revolves around when I get my checks. What does it matter? I still got money. I'm got money all month. I'm used to getting my pills right about now. I should be beating my dick looking at pictures of Francis in slow motion, spilling loads.